Hello, my name is Elise, and today I will be going over my music video to Slow Your Breath Down by Future of Forestry. This video was supposed to go off to a competition called Imagine. Unfortunately, my timetable didn't work out the way I wanted to, but I will go over that in a moment. So whenever we start these projects in our Vision Tech class, we have to fill out one of these sheets. It's called the project plan. We have to say what we're doing, explain why we want to do it, what resources we'll be doing or using, and the learning goal, as well as having to submit a plan so we can make sure we're staying on track. I wanted to do a music video because I haven't ever done one of these before. I was interested in kind of the cinematography of it and wanted to see if that was something that I could understand and do. I also wanted to be able to get some of the ideas that I've had kind of bouncing around my head for this song out into a finished product and see if it would turn out the way I wanted. I used a DSLR camera, Final Cut Pro for the editing, and a tripod because, I needed my camera to be stable somehow. Again, I wanted to be able to develop my own storyline and show that through the music video, and I also really wanted to work on creative thinking, and I have a tendency to come up with 12 ideas and not be able to do any of them, so having to choose one and stick with it all the way to the end was a little bit difficult, but I managed to push through. So this is my project plan. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And then we have to say the task to complete and then the proof that we will have, which I think you can see in front of you. I think it was between weeks 2 and 3. I ended up getting sick for about 6 days, so I wasn't really able to stay with it. And because of that setback in the timeline, I wasn't able to even complete my filming before the projects were due to go off to the competition, so mine was not able to be sent off, which is alright. But I did end up finishing it just a little bit later, having to come in outside of school time for about 4 hours to finish up the editing and get that exported. So now I'm going to take you over to Final Cut, and this is, well, if I can make this smaller, this is the finished product. You can't really tell right now because it's just clips in a program. I had 5 different characters that I was trying to tell the stories of, so that was a little bit difficult as far as scheduling and all that kind of stuff. They're all very busy people. I'm very thankful to them that they helped me out with this, and I was able to get done the filming that I did in the amount of time that we had. Up here, so let's see. Yes, we did several different shots of several different things. They were very patient with me, and I appreciate that so much. As far as editing goes, I really tried to stick with the beats of the song. Here I just used a generic title, and let's see, I'm not even sure which one that is right now. Let me look. Continuous. Yeah, it would be this one right here. I used different types of editing. I kind of tried to put a little bit of a stop motion feel with transitions through this part, just so that we could speed it up a little bit, put it a little bit more on the beats of the song. And that kind of similar theme goes through the rest of it. Not exactly the stop motion, but the trying to feel all of the changes on the beat throughout the music instead of just kind of switching whenever. A really cool type of film, I guess. I don't know if you can call it a film technique, but it is, I'll play a little bit right here. Anyways, so that is something I saw in a different music video. I really liked it. It's taking a still photo, 2 different still photos with just the littlest changes in perspective, putting them back to back, and then switching through it on the different beats of the song that you are trying to make a music video to. It took quite a bit to do that. As you can see here, you really have to try and line it up even a little bit beforehand, otherwise you can't tell the changes are where they're supposed to be. This also happened later, and this one was a little bit easier to do just because it was starting slower and getting faster and faster instead of having to match it exactly to the beats under it. Anyways, so those are 2 different film techniques that I kind of used. As far as things that worked and things that didn't work, my timetable didn't end up working the way I wanted it to, but that couldn't really be helped because of my illness. Also, I didn't get all of the shots filmed that I wanted to because people were busy and I was sick, and then by the time I came back, everyone else had gone on to a different project, whereas I was still trying to get these busy people to come and work with me, which didn't work as well as was hoped. What did work, the DSLR really helped a lot. To have better quality film in my piece was just really amazing, and being able to use that instead of just like a generic like phone camera or something else was really, really nice. Also, it worked out pretty well for me to use Final Cut. The program is a little bit more complicated than iMovie is, but it is still easy enough that someone like me could just come in and sit down and be able to figure out everything that you need to know within the first 10-15 minutes and be able to put that together pretty quickly. Even if it does take a little bit of searching around for different tools and trying to figure out what all of this kind of stuff is up here. So I have my actual video here. I will put a link to it in the description area so you can be able to watch that at some other point. But yep, this has been my kind of talking about how I kind of put this film together. So thank you for watching.